Welcome back to consecutive day 743 of a diary of a Runpreneur. Please remember that this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. Hello mate, check the links in the comments below to find out more on how you can support it, but do give this a subscribe and a share, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thanks for your support, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 743 of a diary of a Runpreneur, and it's quite a fresh evening tonight. It's about 20 to 10 on a Monday evening. It's been a manic day today, as tomorrow in the early hours, so we have to leave at about 6 o'clock in the morning. Me and my wife go to Malta for a 4-day break. Quite a short one, but it's because we won't have the kids, so we couldn't leave poor Granny and Grandad any longer than that, looking after the kids before it becomes a massive chore for them. But eternally grateful for them for having the kids, so that we can have a bit of a 40th celebration, just my wife and I. I think sometimes it's important as a married couple with children to find time for one another. People talk about getting kind of regular date nights, etc., to kind of ensure that the marriage isn't neglected, because I think any of you who have got young children will know that quite often your marriage can take a bit of a backseat when your life generally revolves around kids, their clubs, making sure that the kids have everything they need rather than your marriage. So I think ultimately it is good habit to ensure that your marriage isn't neglected, even when you have young children. So that's what we're doing for our 40th celebration. We're having a nice little break in Malta, and really looking forward to it. So I can't wait. So the downside is that, you know, life goes on in and around it, and ultimately today has revolved around my eldest son, who's recovering from long COVID. I talk a huge amount about him and his recovery, Leo. It's his year 6 residential trip, so the whole of his year have gone away to a place called Bushcraft in Kettering, where they kind of camp and do the whole kind of forestry, kind of woodland, you know, lots of activities around nature and living in the wilderness. So you know, they all love it. There's about 50 of them or whatever that's gone off to have a really good break, and because Leo's not quite ready yet to stay away, don't know who that was, someone shouting at me, we decided that he would go for the days, and out of the 5 days he'll go for 3 of them. And today I've taken him to Kettering. I've sat in some dingy hotel not knowing when he was ready to come home, and to my amazement and immense pleasure, he lasted till 7:30. And he didn't want to come home then. It was just the fact that, you know, he needed to get a good night's sleep before he's not going tomorrow, he's got his tutoring tomorrow. But then Wednesday he's going to go, and he's even contemplating staying over for one night on the Wednesday, and then coming back late on the Thursday, and having just the Friday morning without being there. So he'd only really missed a day and a half. So I'm so pleased, because he's missed so much of his year 6, and this is massive, to be with his pals on a residential. It just gives him a huge confidence booster. I mean, I couldn't ask for any more over the last weekend as well. He's been in his Willingham Wolves football kit and joining in with his football team as much as he can, and he's now going on his residential in some capacity. So you just feel that he's not missing, and just to get one night away, I'll feel that he's not missing out. And I think he's a little bit apprehensive, but every time he takes these little steps, he's growing in confidence, and it's so exciting to see. So yeah, super cool. But as a result, it's quarter to 10 at night. I'm doing my run. I haven't packed yet. I've only just checked in online for our flights tomorrow. So everything else has kind of taken a knockback, but you know what? I'll get it done, and you know what? It'll be worth it. So I'm already banking on the fact that I might not get a great deal of sleep tonight, and I'm going to have to catch up on the 3-hour flight or whatever it is to Malta. So try and get a bit of sleep then. But yeah, super excited. It's just really, really good. Things seem to be coming back in the right direction. And then to you know, it'll be a nice relaxing week. But then we land at about midnight on the Saturday morning, and then so probably going to be 1 o'clock before we leave the airport. Get home, a few hours sleep, and then I've got to pick my son up, take him for a football match. Then it's his reward ceremony all afternoon. Then we've got a 40th birthday in the evening. So no rest for the wicked. But you know what? It's going to be fun. So happy days. I've also managed to kind of tie up a few loose ends at work, geeing everybody up for whilst I'm away, trying to make sure I've got ample coverage. But I think it's all in place. So I'm going to try and enjoy a few days away. My runs will have a very different backdrop to them. The Maltese countryside, hopefully some coastal runs, and hopefully lots of sun and relaxation. So that's it for me today. Tomorrow you'll see me hopefully in Malta. So thank you for your support as always. Please remember that this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. Check the link in the comments below to find out more how you can support it. Do give this a subscribe and a share. The more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. And on that basis, we've launched a sustainable fundraising campaign called Caffeine for Kevin. The idea behind it is if you can afford to donate me the price of a cup of coffee just once a month, whether that's £1, £2, £5, or an amount you won't notice leaving your bank account. That's the sustainable part of it. And even though I never get to taste those cups of coffees because all the proceeds will go to charity, it will still give me a caffeine boost seeing that money coming in every single day. And due to the longevity of the challenge, a £1 a month subscription is worth £125 in total to the challenge, which is a life-saving sum of money to a child who needs it. £2 is 250, £5 is 625 pounds, which is huge sums of money in a very sustainable manner. So if you can support me, again, thank you so much. As always, stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be in Malta.